Everyone, my name is Donnie Lowy from Closeout.com. Hope you're doing well. Today I'd like to discuss with you how to wholesale unbranded clothing. So unbranded clothing is clothing that does not have a brand on it. And what it really means is just clothing. It's going to be nice clothing, but it's generic clothing. Have you ever seen socks being sold at a flea market or a discount store and there's a generic packaging on the socks? You know, the packaging might say something like sports socks or USA socks or, any variation of that. And it's, there's no designs, no logos on the socks. So that's basically, those are unbranded socks. So you have the same thing with clothing. You can buy unbranded t-shirts, right? You have the t-shirts that you might know about, let's say Fruit of the Loom t-shirts, Hanes t-shirts. But then there's also t-shirts that just say made in China and there's no brand in it. The company might put a logo on it, on the ticket, the tag, but it's not a real brand. No one knows about them. Okay, so there is a market for selling unbranded clothing. But you have to take a different approach. When you want to wholesale unbranded clothing, you have to remember that the biggest reason why someone is going to buy unbranded clothing, whether it's a retailer or the consumer who's going to be shopping at the retailer, is because they want to save money. So basically, they want to buy a pair of socks for the lowest possible price. Now, they want the quality to be decent, but they're not concerned with the brand. So if you are going to be dealing with wholesale unbranded clothing, you have to make sure that the price is extremely competitive, right? Someone could tell you, look, this is really nice quality, it's a really nice color, or even they could have a certain design that looks really nice, but if it's unbranded, it's never going to have the same recognition or the same competitiveness as brand name merchandise. So for that reason, while the quality is important, the price is extremely important, which means on a practical basis that if you see two t-shirts being sold by an importer and you want to buy them, and as a wholesaler now you want to sell them, or as a retailer you want to buy and sell them. So the quality is important, but if the quality of one t-shirt is, let's say, 10% better than the other t-shirt, but the other t-shirts, the price is substantially lower, you need to buy the other t-shirt because the consumer is concerned more about the price than the quality. Now, the quality has to be good, but if one t-shirt, the quality is just a little better, but the price is substantially higher, the consumers are going to prefer to buy the other one when it comes to unbranded merchandise. Now, another thing about unbranded merchandise is that a lot of times the merchandise is being used for one specific time. Meaning someone might have an outdoor sporting event and they're going to get, they're going to be running in the mud, so they just want to buy a t-shirt just for that event, or they want to buy socks just for that event. So they're going to be buying unbranded merchandise. So while the quality is still, it's somewhat important, but since they're only using it one time, then the price is even more important in that situation. Now, here's something else you do need to be in mind. The quality still has to be decent, and I'll explain to you why. Some people might be tempted on branded clothing not to be concerned about the quality at all. But the reason it is important is because the retailer wants to have repeat business. The retailer wants to give merchandise where the quality is decent, so his or her customers come back to the store and buy again. They might only be buying, let's say, that t-shirt by the retailer, right, that unbranded t-shirt, for a one-time use. But they still want to be somewhat satisfied with it because they want to come back. The retailer wants them to come back, and maybe they don't need to buy a t-shirt the next time, but the next time they need to buy socks, or the next time they need to buy shoes, or they need to buy, it could be anything they want to buy. They could be buying, unbranded kitchen supplies, whatever it is that they need. So even with unbranded merchandise, it still has to be decent quality. All right, and one way to sell it is you want to have cold stores. You want to go there in person, show them the merchandise, and what you can do for yourself, if you want to have a good way to sell stuff, bring along with you some brand name products and compare it and show the retailer, look, the quality is actually similar, or the style is similar, so your customers are going to like it, but the price is substantially less because it's unbranded merchandise. Now, a lot of retailers and online wholesalers might hesitate to buy unbranded merchandise. So you have to show them that their customers will be happy when they buy the merchandise from them. All right, my website is closeoutexplosion.com. The next time you're in New York, you're welcome to visit my warehouse. Thank you so much and have a great day.